Yo, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to TechBlock. In the room with me, I have a bunch of gaming chairs, including the brand new RAZER gaming chair, alright? It's called the RAZER ISKUR. I've been testing it out for the last month. Man, was I excited when RAZER sent this over to me, man. This RAZER chair is by far the most expensive one in the room. So you better hope that this chair is the best one in the room as well. And the price point is actually kind of justified because all of these chairs right here, they're cheaper than the RAZER chair. This one's $300, the middle one's $250, and then the AutoFold chair back there, that one is only $200. The RAZER one, this is a $500 gaming chair. The extra money that you pay for the RAZER chair, you actually get your money's worth, in my opinion. Because I've built these chairs, I've made many chair videos on this channel already. You can... Jesus Christ, don't do that. Did I break it? There goes the actual side piece, that just fell off. Nice. When I made my video about this GT Omega Element Series chair, I was really impressed with this, man. This is a quality chair. I like the materials, I like the headrest. This lumbar support was very unique. However, the lumbar support for this chair and that chair, they're all kind of different, although this one and that one are pretty similar as nothing actually holds the lumbar support in. And just look at the ergonomics of this chair. Like, they are nowhere near as good as the ergonomics on the RAZER one. This RAZER chair, I bet, is unlike anything you've ever seen in your entire life. There's a button right here. All right, you ready for this? Boom, hopefully you caught that. But basically, this chair is all about ergonomics and you being very comfortable, and of course your health. Your health is a priority with this chair as well. This button right here kind of extends this lumbar support forward and backwards, so you get like the optimal sitting position. Like, it's actually amazing how comfortable this chair is in comparison to my second favorite chair, the GT Omega Element Series right here. This is a quality chair, man. I like the look of it. It's very like modern and professional looking, less gamery because it's just black and white, you know, and it just doesn't scream like gaming chair in my opinion. This RAZER one obviously screams gaming chair a bit more. I mean, it says for gamers by gamers right here. The stitching on here though reminds me of like high-end luxury cars almost, with the kind of like diamond pattern stitching, but feels good. What? How mad is that? This whole thing just like extends forward. Now look at my seating position with it like all the way extended forward. I mean, this feels alright, but like I don't think I want to be sitting in the chair like this for too long. So what you can do is of course like pull the button again, and this thing is like super adjustable. You can like push it in like as much as you want, and it does go in a decent amount into the chair. So if you don't want like any kind of lumbar support, I say that, but it's still there obviously. Like this is non-removable, but that's not a bad thing, dude. This is the best lumbar support available. How are you gonna beat this, dude? This is like 10 out of 10, man, and it's comfy as hell. Look, it's gonna spin forever at this point. Let's quickly cover a couple of my favorite things about this RAZER chair. So the headrest, alright? This thing deserves awards, okay? This headrest absolutely destroys that headrest, and that one. They ain't got no chance against this RAZER one. Whatever RAZER have done and whatever kind of like memory foam they've chosen to use for this and the outer material as well, this deserves awards, alright? RAZER, your headrest is just exceptionally brilliant. This is 10 out of 10. Honestly, I don't know how a headrest could get more comfier than this. If I were to give these headrests a rating out of 10, this I would give a 4. This is about a 7. This is about a 7. And the RAZER one, genuinely, like, I don't know how it could get better, so I'm gonna just say 10 out of 10. Some of the things I really liked about this RAZER chair in particular, I'm a car guy myself, so I'm a fan of carbon fiber, and this chair, believe it or not, actually comes with a carbon fiber effect on the side of the chair. I don't know if this is gonna be like everyone's a cup of tea, I suppose, carbon fiber, but for car guys, I'm sure you're gonna like the carbon fiber. Plus, after all, this is a $500 gaming chair, so carbon fiber, it's a nice touch in my opinion, even though it's not like real, but I still like it, alright? It's still cool. one other thing that I've actually never seen any other gaming chair manufacturer do before. Then again, I've not tried all the gaming chairs in the world. I've only have, you know, a couple in this room and a couple others I've tried in the past that aren't here. You might be like, what's so different about these armrests in comparison to like all the other armrests? Well, Razer actually chose to use loads of metal pieces that feel very nice to touch, and it's good that they've done that because, like, obviously $500 chair, you kind of want to be touching high quality metal instead of plastic buttons all over the place. So all your armrest adjustment, apart from one button, are actually metal. So there's a button on the inside right here. You can press this and you can adjust the armrest like this, and you can also move it forward and backwards just like this. So there's a decent amount of adjustment overall. Of course, you can also go up and down, and you can even adjust the armrest like this. So plenty of adjustability, so you can get the perfect sitting position when you're at your table. So overall, I am super happy about these armrests. And once again, like, the fact that they've chosen to use so many durable metal and like nice feeling materials for the armrests, just an added bonus. Like, top stuff. Every now and again, I hop on Counter-Strike and play some death matches. I mainly just play with the AVP. What, in my opinion, really does help me achieve better aim in games like Counter-Strike, where like my first bullet pretty much has to hit the target exactly, else like I'm gonna probably lose the gunfight and die in game. I have like a bunch of clips that I can play of me sitting in this chair and that chair, and you can kind of see like my sitting position and how perhaps my sitting position differs sitting in the Razer chair as opposed to sitting in the GT Omega Element chair that I showed off earlier. When it comes to the way I've configured my sitting position on this chair in particular, I'm not a very tall dude or like heavy dude. I only weigh about 70 kg and I'm about 5'10", but I'm not like a big dude or anything, so this chair for me feels very comfortable. So if you weigh a similar amount to me and you're like a similar height to me, this chair should, you know, be pretty damn comfortable for you too. Typically when I'm playing Counter-Strike, the thing I try to avoid is I don't want the corner of my table touching my wrist, as that kind of throws me off and definitely makes me like flicking to the target a little bit more difficult in my opinion. One thing that you can actually do is you can pick up these armrest cushions. Now these are from GT Omega. You can actually slap these onto the Razer chair and they fit perfectly. Razer should really make their own. Maybe they'll come out with some eventually, because these are actually like a really nice product, and you can pop them on both of the armrests. Then you can actually lower the armrest a tiny bit if that is what you want. And in my opinion, when you do this, I personally feel a bit more comfortable and I feel a bit more confident in my aim when these are on my armrests, because I don't have my arm laying over top of my desk like how some people play. I have my arm on my actual armrest, and that is just like how I play. But this to me feels comfortable, and hopefully my performance in game shows that like this is a good way to be sitting, I suppose, and be able to like consistently hit your shots. I have a lot of mouse mat room now, which is great. I can move my mouse around a lot. I play on really low sensitivity, so this kind of setup for me, I don't know, it just works. But you know, don't judge me with my low sensitivity or anything like that. I am basically like a Counter-Strike professional. No, I'm joking guys, but I mainly only play deathmatch every now and again, but I'm good with the AWP. Like, check out my death matches. I don't even play competitive, alright? I'm sorry, I'm like a Counter-Strike fraud out here, but I'm really good with the AVP on deathmatch, alright? Watch any of my Counter-Strike videos, you'd be like, Jesus Christ, this guy should go pro. But honestly, like, I'm pretty good. I'm like the next Kenny S, you know? The lumbar support for this Razer chair is like a real thing, and it does make a big impact on your posture and your overall health. And Razer even included this little leaflet right here to show you what you shouldn't be doing. Don't be sitting like this, don't be like damaging your back and everything. With this chair, with the correct lumbar support, that's actually adjustable and like, you know, genuinely good ergonomics. Like, this chair is actually comfortable to sit in. Your back and your spine will thank you if you have like, you know, good lumbar support. Typically when you buy a Razer product, it comes with like a booklet, like one of these for example. The Razer one, yeah, because it's like a chair, it came with like a gigantic size leaflet. But this basically just says like, you know, thanks for choosing Razer, dude. Thanks for choosing Razer. And if we flip it over to the other side, it comes with a gigantic instructions sheet. Shows you everything that's inside the chair right there. Shows you all the bits that it comes with. It comes with like all the tools you need to build the chair, by the way. And of course we have like all the assembly instructions right below. This chair is dead easy to put together. You can do it on your own. It's really, really simple. I low-key would have liked if this was like using white stitching so that I could like better match it to like a color scheme, for example. But it is RAZER. It is the RAZER chair, and I guess it is their first one. It does make sense for it to be green. But this is the box that the chair came in case you're wondering, and there's even some caution signs right there in this box that the chair came in. But some of these caution symbols are a bit weird, so don't be dodging arrows like that in your chair. What the hell, man, put a sword there? Yeah, there's all sorts of like funny things going on. Yeah, don't be like surfing on your chair. That's probably not a good idea, man, but that's the box that the chair came in. It does also have I think some instructions here on like, yeah, armrest adjustability there, usage for other parts of the chair there. Of course, you can like raise the chair up, put it down, and let me put this camera down. Let me show you one cool feature. Basically, pretty much every single chair has this feature. It's called tilt lock, okay? And I can show you how far back we can recline as well. So, okay, it says far back as we can go in terms of like reclining the chair, and we can even lock the tilt lock, dude. So we could be like chilling on the chair like this, but realistically, I'm gonna like raise this up, and this is how I'm gonna be sitting. This to me feels very, very nice, and the tilt lock keeps you like more upright. At least for me, this feels like perfect ergonomics, perfect lumbar support. I could sit in this chair all day and my back wouldn't be killing me. Although, yeah, maybe it would. Make sure you stand up every now and again, all right? Don't be sitting in your chair for like, 24 hours at a time. Take breaks every now and again, because that's obviously gonna make an impact on your health as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been a blast using this chair. You're gonna continue seeing it in many videos to come. This is gonna be my new pretty much like gaming chair. In the office, you're gonna see it all the time. So in this video, you've heard me say countless great things about this RAZER chair, and I'd like to make it very clear that I'm not just saying this because it's RAZER and I'm a fan of RAZER. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of the brand, but this is a genuinely good chair. They blew my expectations away. I was low-key worried. When they first messaged me saying that they're sending a chair over to me, because I really liked my GT Omega chair, man. I'm like, is it actually gonna beat that GT Omega chair? Because I've not had that GT Omega one for too long. It's been great, man. Like, brilliant chair. RAZER absolutely beat all my expectations, went above and beyond. This is a great chair that I'd happily recommend. So your sitting position really does matter, and this chair absolutely nails good sitting posture. I can't praise RAZER enough. This is actually like a genuinely good chair. A lot of gaming chairs on the market do get roasted for having terrible ergonomics, and rightfully so, because a lot of gaming chairs do have really bad ergonomics. Perfect example being that chair at the back there. But that's it, man. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching as always, guys. Shout out to RAZER for sending the chair over. I really appreciate it. It is fantastic. I'll see you guys in the next one.